Hello everyone, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. We are so excited to introduce you to our new friend. I'd love for him to introduce himself, first and last name and the name of his business.
Hello, my name is Nick Bayer. I'm the founder and CEO of Saxbys.
Yes, you are, my friend. I mean, everybody out there who knows me knows that I love my medicine, otherwise known as coffee, otherwise known as coffee.
Medicine.
We love what you are doing here, and we actually, on the way in, you said it's a little quiet here because you have some moves that are happening in Maryland, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you've expanded in such an amazing way. How many units do you have?
We have almost 30 now.
Almost 30?
Yeah.
30 locations. And
yeah.
What length of time?
It's been a while. I mean,
yeah.
13 years. 13 years. I think like most entrepreneurial stories,
right.
There's a business plan, and
yes.
part of it works, part of it doesn't work,
right.
and we like to call it pivoting. And so
yeah.
you're constantly sort of pivoting in our business. And so I think we've pivoted into a good place. Like our opening in Maryland is part of our experiential learning program, where we partner with the university. Students get to design and exclusively run their own on-campus Saxbys. So they get full wages, they get full academic credit, and they get a lifetime of business experience while they're still an undergraduate student.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
cool.
It is a student run.
Exclusively. Like they literally come here to our headquarters once a month. We call them the student CEOs is who runs it. They come to our headquarters, they present their profit and loss statement. They do literally exactly what I do to our board of directors, and they do it the same way, and they probably do it a lot better than I do.
Yeah, fair enough. But that's an intentional ask. I mean, again, over 13 years, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to make that as part of the portfolio of things in which you offer. Why was that important?
I think it's it's looking at sort of like what's the mission of your business? Like what is your purpose or your why?
Yeah.
And then looking at market opportunities and where those two things overlap is ultimately where our business can start to grow. And so I think over the years we had to figure out who we were, why we do what we do, why are we good at what we do, and then I think we're at a time now in higher education where you can no longer just teach in the classroom. You can no longer just sort of put students in four walls, be lectured at, and then they hope that they go out to the real world. Like what we hear now in higher ed is they need experiential learning. They need the opportunity to learn by doing. And lo and behold, if you run a really busy Saxbys, all the moving parts that go into running any business, like my own business, like the parent company of Saxbys, all the things you need to learn, you learn by doing that. So it's really the perfect vehicle to teach business.
I love that. You learn by doing. And we talked a little bit about the culture. Which I love, and culture is so important to you, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's why I became an entrepreneur, because I wanted to build a business with culture. And I think in the early days, it was about building a business that would really make my heart race. But as I look up and I look at where our business is now, we have 900 people.
Wait,
and I think that,
900 people.
It's crazy. And so I think that we have a culture now that makes 900 of us makes our heart race, you know? And so we've built something that's predicated on human-to-human experience. Our mission statement is to make life better. And our core values are very simple but important things, like you serve yourself by serving others. You're a community serving your community. We embrace being odd. And we only hire people who look at our core values and say, that's how I live my life. I might say it differently, but that's how I live my life. I'm at my best when I do things for other people. And we've built that as the core of who we are. And I started a business because I wanted to wake up every day and not wait to be able to get to work and be sort of disappointed when I had to go home. And I feel like there's an opportunity to be able to do it, and we've done that now with Saxbys.
I absolutely love that. I mean, 13 years, so many locations. What's next for Saxbys?
So, I think with a culture like ours, which is more than just coffee, like the word coffee is not in our mission core values. It's intentional. It's very intentional. We are in the people business. So I think our business will continue to grow in manners centered around people. And so I think the big thing right now is certainly our experiential learning program. We have about a dozen of those partnerships now with schools ranging from Bowie State University to Penn State University, Drexel Temple, and a lot in between. So I think we'll continue to scale that. And then we just made a very large investment to build a roastery in Point Breeze here in Philadelphia.
Really?
And so now we have a coffee team that travels the world buying the coffees that we think our guests are going to like the best. We bring it in from 3 different continents. We roast it in South Philly, and then we distribute it out to our team. So I think continuing to build out our roastery, a wholesale program, our experiential learning program is what we see on the horizon.
I love that. Well, I want to make sure that everybody follows you on that horizon. Everybody's able to get in touch with you and follow this journey. If people want to get in touch with you, learn more about everything that you've got going on, where would they find that information?
So I'd say the 2 places I'm most active are on LinkedIn. So I love LinkedIn. I wish when I was a young person building Saxbys, LinkedIn was there. So Nick Bayer, Bayer, and then Instagram. We run a very transparent business. I try to be a very transparent person, and so I use my Instagram pretty pretty aggressively, and some people would say maybe too transparently, but I think that like people want to sort of know the behind the scenes and the goods and bads, and so I'm at nickbayer6 on Instagram.
I love that. Well, we love follow, fanning, and liking everything that you've got going on. We're going to encourage everybody to do the same, and then we're going to make sure that everyone stops by a local location. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, how amazing. All right, I'm going to go get a tour of the space. We will catch you later. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and we'll see you soon.